is the best intro song I've played in a while.
It's pretty good. How you doing this week?
I'm okay for the most part.
Yeah.
The half marathon had me feeling good for about 3 days and kind of back to normal. That normal feeling.
It made me feel awful for like up until yesterday. My ankle's still rough.
My foot's been bothering me a little. I don't think it's from that. I think it's just from overuse.
Yeah.
But it hurts for like a little bit, then it'll quit. But what was your experience with the half marathon? I don't hear your story from it.
My story, man, what was it? The first 5 miles was on that highway or so. That was really pretty. That was really great. At mile 5, I was like, this is going to be all right. Like, this ain't bad. Been some hills, but, we're getting into town. There will be less hills now.
Right.
So I thought.
Right.
And then we cut off. That's when we got into Ferguson. Right. 'Cause we started in Burnside. That's when we got into Ferguson. We got into like neighborhoods and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So running through those neighborhoods was cool at first, and then I went up a hill. And man, I don't know what happened. I don't know how, because it wasn't really a cramp, I don't think. It didn't feel like a cramp, at least. But it was like the very bottom of my quad was cramping, like on my knee. Like it felt like there was pressure on my knees. That really hurt. But we made it through.
We ball.
Kinda. We kinda made it through.
The last 5 miles of that race sucked.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say mile 7 to mile 12
Yes.
sucked.
Yes.
Because once you got to
really
mile
bad.
12, I mean, it was pretty flat for the most. Well, there was that one last long hill before you got to the school. But if you're ever thinking about doing the Somerset half marathon,
Just don't.
just think again, because it is straight uphill the whole time. I didn't realize it until after the race, but I was seeing shirts that says half marathon of racing, full marathon of hills.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was. It was straight uphill the whole time.
I remember we were looking at the maps and stuff and elevation gain, and you were like, just 2,000 foot's not bad. And I was like, that sounds like a lot, man. I don't know.
Well, I thought it was just going to be like different sections. Like this section would be uphill, then it'd kind of level out for a long time, then this would be uphill. No, it was up. It was up a slow grade like this, but when it'd drop off, it'd be straight down. And you couldn't do anything about it. You couldn't even go fast on the downhill because you felt like you were going to fall on your face if you took off sprinting down the downhill.
There is something I forgot to tell you about. Oh, I can tell you part of it. This Toyota Tacoma. Whenever you remember that big intersection that we cut across like diagonally.
Yeah.
We cut across that, and there was a lot of traffic when we cut through. But the truck's coming up the hill, and after I switched over to the left side of the road, this Tacoma's coming up the hill, and he starts like veering onto the shoulder where I'm at. I was like, what's this dude doing? And he had like, I can't remember now. I'm wanting to say he had a trailer, and then he had like 4 couches not in the trailer, but in the bed of the truck.
Yeah.
And they were all sitting on the ends straight up. And it was like standing probably 6 foot over the cab. And I was running through that intersection, watching it come up. I remember there was a race official. I was like, man, what in the world is that? And he said that was some Final Destination crap. And so I started laughing about that. And then it struck me as really funny for some reason. So like a quarter mile down the road, I'm still laughing. And then I was just out of breath because I was laughing so hard. And then that woman handed out the full water bottles.
Yeah.
It was my downfall. My Roman Empire, man.
Yeah, if you're ever running a race, never, and I mean never, take a full water bottle.
No, don't do it.
Because first you're running, you're trying to open it, and you're spilling it while you're opening it. Then when you try to drink, you're spilling it while you're drinking, and you're trying to breathe and drink at the same time, and you just don't get any water.
That's how people drown.
So you can either be thirsty or you can drown. I mean, there's no in between. So if you're still running while you're trying to drink it and try to keep that pace. So if you see a full water bottle, just say no.
Yeah, I've been watching. When I was in North Carolina running on the treadmill, I would watch like a Nick Bear video or one of the BPN guys.
Mm-hmm.
The what do they call it?
You go one more.
Hybrid athlete training. I'd watch their videos and stuff because they'll do like a crazy lift in the gym and then they'll go run like 10 miles.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But I was watching their stuff, and like a few of them were prepping for an Ironman, and somebody's prepping for other stuff, and they're talking about your race nutrition and how if you're going to be using nutrition during the race, then you should use it in your training. That way, your body's used to it and it knows how to use the carbs. I was like, man, that's a load of crap. I'm not spending all that money on other stuff when I can just eat when I get home.
Yeah.
For my races or whatever, or for my training. But I did get 2 of the goo energies for the race. The first one was fine. I took the first one at like 45 minutes. Feeling all right. And then we were coming up on an aid station. I saw it from like half a mile. So I ripped it open and ate the goo gel. And then I had water from the aid station to wash it down so it wasn't just like a dog with peanut butter in his mouth.
Yeah.
And that one was fine. I was like, I ran for a little bit and I was like, it feels kind of weird. That was it. Then I saw the lady with the water bottles at like, she was at mile 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, terrible idea. Terrible idea. And I saw her and I was like, cool, I can use this other gel and then I can drink water to wash it down because that worked out so well last time. So I rip open the gel, I slam it back, I pick up a full water bottle and I start walking just to drink the water. Drank the whole thing. Just like knocked it back. Drank the whole thing. I didn't spill any of it. I drank the whole thing. And then we take off running again, and I was like, yeah, that was terrible. Like, I feel like there's a bomb in my stomach right now. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, man. Like, after the race, I got done. Dude, my stomach tore me up. So, I think it was them crackers and bread I was eating at 9 o'clock in the morning afterwards and drunk a whole chocolate milk. Just that whole combo was not smart. Yeah, because you told me your time that you're projecting to cross at.
Not projecting. That's just what I was hoping for.
What you were hoping for. And I'm like,
didn't happen.
And there was like 5 minutes until that time was about to hit. I'm like, uh-oh. I had to run inside to the bathroom. And I'm texting you like, I'm sorry if I'm not at the finish line.
Dude, you texted me and I looked down and I was like, yeah, that's funny. I'm like 3 miles away.
You're probably further away than that.
Probably.
But
probably 4, maybe. Yeah, that was rough.
But I finished at an hour and 29 minutes and 16 seconds. I came in 3rd place overall out of 78 people. It was pretty fun. Well, I look back at it, and it was fun. It sucked though. I mean, it sucked. It was uphill the entire time.
Yeah, it was tough.
Like sometimes you can go for a run and enjoy it, And like for the marathon, I was running for 20 miles and I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed every bit of it. For that, I was running for 2 miles and I enjoyed it. And then the rest of it, 3 through 13. Was just awful. I mean, it was awful because it was straight uphill. The start of the race was beautiful. You cross that bridge, cross Lake Cumberland.
That was really pretty.
Is it Lake Cumberland? It's Lake Cumberland, right?
Yeah.
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 Lake Cumberland 10K and half marathon.
Yeah. So you're crossing Lake Cumberland, across that big new bridge. It was really, really neat. I look over at this one guy. He's just trotting along. I look at him and said, "It's beautiful, ain't it?" He said, "What?" And he took his thing out. I'm like, "It's beautiful, ain't it?" He's like, "Oh, yeah." He put his thing back in.
Leave me alone.
And so then I'm like, okay. Then I just ran by him. But if I would have started the race off faster than I did, I probably could have got second.
Yeah.
Because I would have been able to keep up with that guy. But I let the guy in second, he was a 52-year-old man, killer, absolute killer. And he just took off and kept at the same pace the entire race. The entire race.
Is that the guy that came up to see the Reds play?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He didn't slow down at all. So there was points in the race where I slowed down. He did not slow down at all. He was consistently 30 to 40 seconds in front of me the whole race. And I could not catch him.
Crazy.
I'm like, they're going to die out here in a minute. They're going to die out around mile 7. I'm like, they're about to die out. Okay, mile 9's coming up. Okay, they're about to die out. I'm about to go get them. Then I think after mile 7, the guy in first place took off and left that guy. And I'm like, well, I'm going to catch him. And I never did catch him. Didn't even have the hopes of catching him. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts. He was they were zooming.
All of it's just made me think about how bad the Mackenzie's going to suck.
I think the Mackenzie's going to be a whole different.
It's going to be a very different suck.
Well, because you're not going to be constantly running for 52 miles.
It's going to be more time under tension, though.
Yeah. I think I'll be fine with it because I'm not going to push it as hard. I don't think. I'm still going to go out and do it, but I'm not going to be trying to get 645 miles out on the trail,
Chris was talking to me about you the other day. He was like, "Yeah, I saw your boy at the Somerset Marathon, or saw you on Facebook or something."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh yeah." He was like, "He put up that time?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, he might beat me." He's like, "I'm not gonna lie, Jacob. I haven't been training." I don't know, man. He might. I don't know.
I should have trained better than I did for the half marathon. I just wasn't expecting them hills. If it wasn't hilly, I probably was going to run a 127, 126, 127. But them hills were awful, and they were terrible. Absolutely terrible. But we got it done, and still put up a respectable time, and they still haven't sent me that plaque in the mail.
Man.
So the winners get this little wooden plaque. The podium people. What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Well, anyways, the winners get this little wooden plaque. And they had it for every podium finisher, besides for the overall third place podium finishers. Like, "Oh, we don't have one for you. We'll have to send it to you in the mail." I'm like, well, alrighty then. So,
I think somebody's shooting down the road. I think that's what that is.
Sounds like they're shooting fireworks or they're shooting guns. Either one.
I think it's guns.
But
Can we say that?
say guns.
Yeah.
We've said it before. It's not like people's paying us.
Yes.
We're not monetized yet.
That's fair.
We can say whatever we want to.
I was about to...
There's a lot of people online that say a lot worse than we do. But the Somerset half, it was fun. I don't think I'll do that course again.
It was a good experience.
It was a good experience for your first race. Now, races won't be as hard as that one, so that's a good thing to look out for.
Yeah.
So, what sucked, though, is that when I finished, it was about 9 o'clock, and the sun just hadn't come up yet, and it got hot around 9:30, didn't it?
Yeah.
And so you guys were still in it.
Yeah, it was no good.
I was fighting for my life in the Somerset Community College bathroom. It was. Then we went to Chick-fil-A, and there was 85 million people in there.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah, there was a $1,700 catering order. just sitting out. Like, we could have just grabbed a bag of that and left. Nobody would have known. I wonder how much of that $1,700 of Chick-fil-A they threw away.
I'd say at least
I'd say $500.
$500 of it they threw away.
But
Probably.
that's what's wrong with the world, man. People wasting the Lord's chicken.
You can't be doing it. What are we talking about? All right.
I was about to say, you said we can say anything we want. I was about to go, well, anyway, about Israel. We shouldn't leave.
Maybe let's not get into geopolitics today.
No. Specifically not those ones. For whatever reason.
They might put us down. Anyways. What are we talking about over here?
Dude, I don't know. We taking a break here.
Let's take a break.
Brief intermission.
Yeah. Mackenzie.
The Mackenzie.
October 18th is the next thing.
October 18th. That's what we have to work toward.
What we're both, I guess before that I have this coming weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Week from today, I'll be probably finishing up about this time, the Bourbon Trail Chase.
That's going to be really cool.
Which is a 206-mile run through the Bourbon Trail. I pulled it up yesterday. Let me pull up my legs for it. I'm running 21 total miles. I think it's 21. I'm running 9.6 miles, then 3.4 miles, then 8.5 miles over the course of. It's got us projected 36 hours is projected our whole team to finish in. And I'll be running about 2.5 hours of that, 21 miles total, which isn't awful at all. So my first leg will start. We start the race at 5:15 in the morning, and I don't run to leg 5, so I probably won't start till about 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'll go run for about 10 miles. Then I'll have a whole long break until my next time comes up again that Friday night at probably close to midnight, I'd say. So, which isn't too awful. We don't have my van doesn't have like the bad hours. For the most part, they're gonna have the second van's gonna have the real afternoon hot hours, and then also the night ops, like really late in the evening. So, we kind of got the good end there, but they gave me the. I think it's very hilly. I think it's pretty tough. I think my leg is rated the hardest leg out of all of them. So they give it to the young guy and let me do it. So, but I don't know. It should be an interesting experience to say the least. I'd rather be doing the leg I'm doing than some of these other ones, because some of these other ones are like 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles. I mean, those are some consistent 3 long runs in a row. I get to break it up a little bit with a shorter run right there in the middle. So that'll be neat. But it starts out at the Jim Beam Distillery and ends in Lexington. So, crossing time zones and going north and south and east, and be interesting. But the Mackenzie, it's going to be an experience after this past weekend.
It's just going to suck.
How are we thinking about it? What's our feelings behind it?
It's just going to suck. We're going to have to just do everything we can to get through it, you know. Take plenty of water and plenty of energy.
Do we know much about the trail other than what's on all trails?
So, Chris has done the trail.
Uh-huh.
He's done this exact trail before with no aid stations.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm not mistaken, Netta will be running an aid station halfway.
Is that his wife?
Yeah.
What's it called? The North-South Trail?
The North-South Trail.
Jimmy, pull it up. if my phone loads. The
And I
north-south
think
trail.
depending on how you run it or how you take the trail, it's up to 58.
58 miles. Are we starting in Kentucky or starting in Tennessee?
I don't know. It's so crazy. Oh, it's so crazy.
If you can't tell a little insight in our lives, we do not plan anything.
No,
We don't plan episodes. We don't plan 56 to 58 mile challenges.
No.
Shoot, we didn't even know what time the race started last week. Like, we didn't know where to go until we got there, until we found out. So, I'm not big on planning stuff, and I think it comes back to bite me sometimes.
Sometimes it's fun.
Sometimes it is fun.
You just figure it out.
North-South Trail. Is it out near Mammoth Cave?
Yeah.
Big, hollow north and south loops. That's just 11 miles. That ain't it. North. I don't know what to look for here.
Land between lakes.
Here we go. Well, no, that one's just 2 miles. Here we go. 55 miles, north-south trail. Let me favorite it.
Yep.
So, it says estimated time to complete. It's 21 to 23. I thought you said it was relatively flat.
Well,
46,000 feet of elevation. Or
4,600.
Sorry, I can't read. I have a college degree, guys, and I can't read. Shows how much that's worth.
Yeah.
But anyways, basically 4,700 feet of elevation. This 55.6 mile point-to-point trail near Grand Rivers, Kentucky, generally considered a moderately challenging route. Takes an average of 20 hours and 45 minutes to complete. This is a popular trail for backpacking, camping, and hiking, but you can still enjoy some solitude during quieter times of the day. The best time to visit this trail are March to October.
Yeah, that's going to be terrible.
This is going to be rough. Starts in Kentucky, finishes in Tennessee. That's going to be it's out there by Murray. That's going to be a long drive. That's going to be like a 4-hour drive to get there.
Which is crazy. You can drive 4 hours across the state.
And still be in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Dude, Kentucky's just about as long as Kansas is, ain't it?
Yeah. Pretty much. I believe if you drove from Huntington to whatever town that is, it would be.
Man, that's going to be a long haul.
Yeah.
Some of it runs right by the lake, though, so that'd be cool.
Yeah. Sorry, you pass. You go through the whole land between the lakes.
Uh-huh.
You can see the 2 lakes and the land.
Yeah.
Between
That's
them.
where they get the name from.
Yeah. And it passes through the whole thing. So you run along one side of the lake, and then you cross over and run along the other side.
Man, hopefully you can find out some more information on us in the next upcoming days, but man,
Yeah, I'll be real honest. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I don't want. Like I do, because after it's done, I'll forever be an ultra marathoner, even if it was like
even if you don't finish it,
really poor. No,
even if you get past 26 miles.
If I get past 26, if I get past halfway.
It's crazy to think that 26 is just halfway.
Yeah. What do you think your strategy is going to be?
I literally have no idea because I don't know what to expect.
Walk. From what I've heard, walk all the hills up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm thinking about running 20, walking 20.
Minutes?
Yeah. Not miles.
I'll probably run till I get tired, then walk until I feel like I can run again.
Yeah.
And when I say run, I mean like a slow pace. Then kind of take it easy on the hills, on the up and down hill. Try to keep my heart rate low. That's going to be my goal, is keep my heart rate low. In the 140s. 130s, 140s, hopefully.
204.
Is that what you said your heart rate got to at one point?
Yeah. Yeah, during the half.
Yeah, you're like 8 beats away from dying.
Well, 4.
4 beats away from dying.
Yeah. That's probably a load of crap.
I don't want to test it, though.
No, I don't.
Joe Barnett's never led me.
I didn't feel good.
Astray.
I didn't feel good. Yeah.
I don't know what to expect for it, man. I just know we're going to go do it and try to record it.
If we don't leave the GoPro.
If we don't leave the GoPro. We're going to shoot a whole video for the half marathon, left the dang GoPro in the house.
No, we brought it. It was in the car.
It was in the car?
We didn't think about it until the bus left.
I didn't realize you brought it.
Yeah, I brought one battery, but it was at like 40%. Because the one that I took out whenever I changed it that morning that was fully charged, I set it down right here.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me it was in the car.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well, I know I left this camera at the house.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. But we're going to go do that and hopefully not die in the process of it. That's the main goal.
Yeah. I think Raina's going to drive down, and I think she's going to camp in her car with Oak. I feel like that seems really cool and fun to her, and then she's actually going to have to like sleep in the car with him in there, and she's going to hate it. Because he'll waller her to death.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
But
it's going to be fun.
Do you have any plan at all for the nutrition aspect of it, or
no.
drinking water?
No, I'm going to... So I think we're doing water stashes. So we'll find a place at a few different places on the trail, and we'll leave like 5 gallons of water there.
Who's we? Is that Chris?
Yeah, probably.
Like putting coolers?
Not coolers. Probably just jugs.
How many people's running it?
I don't know. I know Jason... Not many. I don't know because like
we're gonna get down there and it's just gonna be a whole big prank the whole time. Me and you just gonna drive down there for no reason.
Yeah,
and nobody's gonna be there.
That'd be funny. That'd be really funny.
I'd probably just live down there. I'd just
live. I'm not driving 4 hours back home. Whew.
Oh, gosh.
No, I don't know. So a lot of the guys on the crew are like, yeah, I'll run it. And then, like, Tyler agreed to do it. He agreed to run it with me. Like stay with me the whole time. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, well, you want to go for a run in town later after work? And he was like, yeah. And he showed up in cargo shorts and trail shoes. And I was like, dude, it just looks like I'm chasing you. because he'd never gone for a run before. And I was like, you agreed to do an ultra marathon? You've never gone for a run?
We might be in over our heads here. I think we're in over our heads in a lot of things. This show being one of them.
Speaking of which, Shopify, check us out.
We do have some products. Merchandise. With shirts and hats. And
we slinging dope, Gabe.
This has been the biggest mess of an
Terrible.
episode.
It's been terrible.
If anyone's still listening, sorry that this has been an absolute crap show.
We're
Allergies are flaring up, and we don't have anything good to talk about.
nothing good, man.
It's been one of them weeks where
sometimes you're the hammer and sometimes you're the nail. This week we've been a nail.
Yeah. We've been the nail. Estill won last night. That's good. They beat McGoffin County.
Let's go.
McGoffin County Cadillac. You ever listen to that song? I got to put you on.
Okay.
McGoffin County Cadillac. I was going to play it last night, but I figured probably shouldn't. Cause, I mean, it'd be funny, but like, it might be their hype song, you know?
Yeah.
Like it could be like a joke for us, and they really enjoy it. One of those type songs. So I did play it.
Well, we've got some scripture here. If you're ready to talk about that.
Proverbs 3, 5 through 6.
Proverbs 3, 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths.
What's your thoughts on that?
Maybe that's what went wrong today, man. Maybe,
I think so.
Maybe we weren't focused, and we didn't look for the straight path.
Yeah. That's a good wake up call, I think, for some people. For me, it's so easy to. Well, shoot, we even go back to this last weekend. It was supposed to be the rapture, right? A lot of people thought the rapture was happening.
Yeah. Everybody thought the rapture was coming.
Well, nobody knows. Jesus himself doesn't know when he's coming back. But, like, everyone wants to think about, base it off their own feelings of things, their own understandings of things. And you can't do that. You're not supposed to lean on your own understandings. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lead not on your own understandings. And so for a lot of times for me, I'm always thinking, it's like, well, why is this happening? Why is this happening? What am I doing? I was asking myself yesterday, I'm like, Gabe, you have a college degree. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing right now? With what do you want to do? And I'm just trying to find an answer. But I'm not supposed to lean on my own understanding of things. I'm supposed to trust in God's plan, and it'll work itself out. But it's hard to do that sometimes.
It's very hard, especially when it's the step you think you're supposed to take is a really scary step. And it goes back to faith, like we talked about the other day. But just makes me think of Abraham. I have that right. He's gonna kill his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
that whole story always trips me up.
Yeah. So Abraham had the son Isaac.
Yeah.
And you got to think, Abraham and his wife could not have a kid for the longest time. And when Sarah was really old, God's like, here you go, you can have a kid now. So God blesses them with a kid, Isaac. And then I forget the backstory of it, but basically what happens, God tells Abraham, said, hey, I'm going to need you to sacrifice your son.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay.
And just like...
And goes, and so they go up onto this mountain, and Isaac's walking up there. He's like, hey.
Weren't we supposed to bring a goat?
It's like, I know we're going up here for a sacrifice, but where's the animal? And Abraham's like, the Lord will provide. And so Isaac's like, okay. So they get up there, and I can't imagine like how Isaac would feel. Like he gets some. I'm just gonna pull. Golly, I just banged my shin. I'm gonna pull this up so I don't get it wrong.
I can't imagine how Abraham would have felt. The fact that he was just gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Genesis 22, verse 1. Sometime later, God tested Abraham. He said to him, Abraham, here I am. He replied. Then God said, take your son, your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on the mountain I will show you. Early the next morning, Abraham got up, loaded his donkey. He took him 2 of his servants and his son Isaac. When he had cut enough wood for the burnt offering, he set out for the place God had told him about. On the 3rd day, Abraham looked up and saw the place in the distance. He said to his servants, stay here with the donkey while I and the boy go over there. We will worship and then we'll come back to you. Abraham took the wood for the burnt offering and placed it on his son Isaac. And he himself carried the fire and the knife. As the 2 of them went on together, Isaac spoke up and said to his father Abraham, Father. Yes, my son, Abraham replied. The fire and the wood are here, Isaac said, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering? Abraham answered, God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son. And the 2 of them went on together. When they reached the place God had told him about, Abraham built an altar there and arranged the wood on it. He bound his son Isaac and laid him on the altar on top of the wood. Then he reached out his hand and took the knife to slay his son. But the angel of the Lord called out to him from heaven, Abraham, Abraham, here I am. He replied, do not lay a hand on the boy, he said. Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God because you have not withheld me from your son, your only son. Abraham looked up, and there was in the thicket he saw a ram caught by its horns. He went over and took the ram and sacrificed it as a burnt offering instead of his son. So Abraham called that place, the Lord will provide. And to this day, on the mountain of the Lord, it will be provided. The angel of the Lord called to Abraham from heaven a second time and said, I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this, and you have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies, and through your offspring all nations on earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me. Then Abraham returned to his servants as they set off together for Beersheba, and Abraham stayed there.
Scary.
So, because Abraham did what God told him to do, he blessed him. He didn't lean on his own understandings of things. He trusted in God's will. Kind of was a good analogy you brought up there. But, yeah, pretty interesting story. And, from Abraham and eventually his descendants, that's where the Israelite people came from and God's people came from. And so that's a pretty neat story, but I can't imagine what Isaac was kind of feeling like walking up to the mountain. He's like, is this me? And imagine Abraham telling Isaac, lay down. And he's got the knife back ready to go. What is Isaac? I can't imagine Isaac, a boy, thinking.
It's so terrible.
Imagine
walking back home with your dad after he tried to kill you. Were you really going to do that? Oh, it's bad.
But it's what happened, But the Lord provided. So even in all the hardships or the troubles you're going through, you're wondering, why is this happening to me? Why is this going on? And just realize that we are very blessed in where we live and what a lot of us have going on in our lives compared to a lot of other people in the world. I'd say to 90% of the people in the world, we are very, very blessed in the country we live in and the state that we live in. And it's easy to take for granted. It really is. Easy to take for granted with all the other bad things in the world happening, and kind of makes our struggles kind of seem not as great as some of the other worldly struggles, but we still got to battle through them. And
comparison is the thief of joy, Gabe.
That's true.
I jacked up my phone case here.
Is it a Lumineer song? Comparison is the thief of joy.
I don't know.
It might be an Lumineer song.
I think it's an old saying.
It probably is.
So it's probably both.
Yeah, it's probably both. Anywho. Speaking of, look at this transition. We got hats and shirts and all this stuff on.
Some other cool stuff.
It's on the link is on the YouTube account. I'll have to put the link everywhere else, but I don't want to butcher it. Let me tell you the link here for anybody, and I'll link it in the
description.
How people point, I'll link it here and all that crap.
Oh.
But let me pull that up. It is Be Good to Your Brother .myshopify.com. BeGoodToYourBrother.myshopify.com. We got hats, t-shirts, toboggans, flags, hoodies, and that's it right now.
More products to come though.
Yeah, more stuff to come, and hope you guys like the designs. I think it's reasonably priced. Maybe.
I think so too.
I think so too.
I mean, yeah.
Comparatively to other people, but it'll, like with our last t-shirts, you guys had to like get with me, then I'd hand deliver them. This will be like, it's an online store. You can ship it straight to your house.
This will be legit.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully legit. I'm supposed to get the first products in this upcoming week. Should be good. But yeah, if you guys want merch, Be Good to Your Brother shirts and hats and all that other fun stuff, it's on the store. More designs and more things will be coming out. This is just kind of like a test run, see how we like it, and see how you guys like it, and hopefully we can kind of get our brand out there and get some cool stuff going. But other than that, what else we got for today?
I think you're up to pray, brother.
Kind of a slower episode.
Definitely. It's going to be real choppy.
Real choppy.
That's
just,
all right.
It's one of them mornings, one of them weeks
days
that nothing much exciting has happened.
I drove 8 hours yesterday. I've worked night shifts this week. I don't even know.
If anybody wants to be on, the podcast, get with me. We'll get you on.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. I'd like to get some more guests on here. I think it'd be neat. We'll take anybody. Maybe.
For the most part.
If you're not afraid to get in front of a camera, we'll have you on here. So if we don't have anything else, we'll pray. Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you for letting us get through this episode and put something out, and just kind of sharing your word with other people. And thank you for this past weekend with that half marathon, for keeping us safe as we battled through it, and we did well in it. Please be with us as we've got some new challenges coming up. This next month, October is going to be a packed month for me, so just be with me, keep me safe, and ready and willing to go. Thank you for Jake for hosting today, and we love you, and we thank you for everything given to us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Sniffing the whole time, can't talk straight.
It's all right, man.
Act like you've been here before.
It happens.
Done.
All right, guys. That was 33. We love you.
Jesus loves you.
Be good to your brother.